Kala, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahusha, Bashem, Rakah, Kodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and peace salutation to I am doing this work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. All right, and this lesson gonna be simply titled, World War III. Okay, because we see things are moving in the earth. All right, these nations are gearing up for war. Okay, while Jake is in the so-called Christmas spirit, okay, the jolly and folly spirit. All right, these nations are gearing up for war. Okay, the beast is ready to push. All right, that RFID. All right, ready to push that digital dollar. You know, and everybody else is just in la la land, man. Okay, even though Esau done put everything in the movies, he didn't put different messages out there. Cryptic messages. The people are still blind. And that's the way that the Most High wanted it to be. Anyway, man. Okay, so this destruction to come. Okay, this judgment is gonna catch you people by surprise, man. Okay, I want to bring out this article. It says India to deploy ballistic missiles near China and Pakistan. Okay, it says New Delhi plans to station some 120 missiles along the Indian border. And the news agency reports. It says India intends to field more than 100 ballistic missiles along its border with China and Pakistan, according to local news agencies. It says the report follows New Delhi's claims of clashes between India and Chinese troops in the contested area of the Himalayas earlier this month, right? And it had happened not even earlier this month, but a couple of months ago. India and China had a clash on this border, okay, and a few people died. All right, I believe there was more Indians or Persians that died than the Chinese, man. You know, so that even that that the Indians are pissed off about that. The old spirit in these nations is rising up. Okay, the old spirit of the mighty Persian Empire. Okay, the spirit of the Russian, the Soviet Union. Okay, everybody's spirit is being roused up. All right, because they've been so for the longest. Everybody's been in that time of weakness. How the saying goes. Hard times make hard men, and weak times make weak men. The hard men make not weak times, but like easy times. Because hard men they're gonna build up. All right, they're gonna get the economy right. All right, they're gonna get production going. Okay, and then ultimately, what happens when the hard men do all that work and do all that building up? Times get easy. Times get lack. You know, and that's when you have like over here in Babylon, man. That's when you got the opportunity for the devil to push his feminism and his leftist ideals. That shit is only allowed to be tolerated when you in easy times, man. Okay, when violence ain't a common thing, men don't act like men. They get PC and they get fucking soft. And that feminism shit is about to take a crash course pretty soon, man. All right. Men are gonna find out what it means to be a man, and women gonna find out what it truly means to be a woman. Okay, because these men ain't prepared out here, man, to go without eating. Okay, to having to defend yourself. All right, to have a lack of resources, to not be able to lay on a comfy, cushy bed every night. And Americans, man, Babylonians got it the worst out of all these nations, man. Americans have it the worst, okay, because they live in their delights, and not even just America. All these EU and NATO nations, which are all pretty much Edomite nations. They're not living in poverty like that, because that's the whole point of having that union. They take care of each other. So even Edomites that live in England and France and Spain, they don't know too much about that hardship like that either, man. Okay, so they're gonna go through it as well, you know, and their people gonna bug the hell out because they're not used to that shit. It's gonna be straight up chaos out here. All right. Um, it says a high level meeting of the defense ministry cleared the of around acquisition of around 120 missiles for the armed forces and their deployment along the borders. A senior defense source told the outlet, according to ANI, the arms in question are domestically developed prelay missiles. The tactical short-range quasi-ballistic devices were successfully tested by the Indian military a year ago. They are said to have the capability of hitting targets at a range between 150 and 500 kilometers and being hard for air defense to intercept due to directional changes during flight. You know, and I find it funny, that these nations they always flex with the missiles. They always move the missiles around and try to threaten with the missiles. But man, when you think about it, spiritually, ultimately, um, these are the Most High's missiles, man. Okay, so it don't matter where they move the missiles, where they position the missiles, if they aim the missiles. The Most High is ultimately the one that's going to be guiding the path of those missiles and launching those missiles, man. Okay, these heathen nations are in their pride, thinking that, oh, we got this missile, we can do what we want, we can take over the world. No, the Most High made these missiles for a reason, okay? And these missiles are integral, okay, to prophecy, okay? That's why you don't ever hear about no damn nukes just going off, man, okay? The last time you saw that happen was in World War II, man, all right? Hiroshima and Nagasaki, okay? And the Most High allowed that to happen so that America will be positioned, all right, as the hammer of the earth. Okay, ever since then, there ain't been no nuclear missiles being used on people. Okay, because what will happen if any nation uses a nuclear missile? Okay, it's automatic world war at that point, man. Automatic. Okay, especially with the technology that we have today. To where you can go into the gruesomeness of a war scene or a battle scene, you can see the shit in HD, you could spend that shit forever, so images of children being melted, okay, cities being totally wasted, that's gonna get into people's emotions, man, you know. So yeah, the Most High is ultimately the one who controls these missiles. All right, otherwise these nations would have been trying to use these missiles, man. Okay, and you really can't even G-check a nation with the missiles. Because what you gonna do? You gonna shoot a missile? All right, then you shoot a missile, then they gonna shoot a missile. Okay, and that's a lose lose. Okay, it says the agency described the reported development as a major decision for a country which now has a policy allowing the use of ballistic missiles in tactical roles. India's neighbors and geopolitical rivals, China and Pakistan, who are also nuclear powers, both have ballistic missiles in their arsenals. India also borders on Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. Myanmar, okay? So all these nations got nuclear missiles, man. Okay, China and Pakistan. All right, China having more missiles than India and Pakistan. You know, but ultimately, the Most High gave all them this technology. All right, in order to shoot these missiles on America. You know, and although China is getting into it with India, and India is getting into it with China, that can change. You know, depending on what the Most High establishes in the earth, because we know that the scriptures say that Gog and Magog is going to be, a shield and a buckler for Persia, So that means that Russia's gonna be on the side of India, you know. And we know that China is aligned with Russia, so we'll just see what's gonna happen, you know. But just Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 8, uh, it says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace, and that time of peace is over, you know. It's I was about to say it's about to be a time of war, but it is a time of war. Okay, the last time Americans, really dealt with war was Afghanistan and Iraq. Okay, and we even seeing the repercussions of that, man. Look at all these veterans that's all fucked up. It's a lot of people that fought in the war that you have no idea of. That are sitting here bugged out. Working these jobs. I done ran into a bunch of people that used to be in war that are completely bugged out, man. Full of PTSD. You know, and damn near contemplating suicide every day. Being with a woman that don't even fucking give them no damn respect and decency. Even though it was a bullshit war, even though Esau pretty much laid a trap, and it was the ultimate chess move, still these men went and did battle for what the hell, they believed in, which was America, which was foolish as hell. But goddamn, you come home and your woman commit adultery on you. She talking to you any kind of way. She ain't got no fucking understanding of your situation. She looking on Facebook trying to go find another dick to sit on, or she want to go do this and do that. This place is all fucking backwards, man. You know, but these people's minds is far from war. They've been so comfortable for so long, man. All right, so it ain't no more time of peace, man. I just seen an article where Russia just gunned down some Ukrainians that was trying to set up a explosive over there, man. Okay, so these are serious times, man. There's people really dying out here. Okay, in the thousands. All right, while people just happy they get to watch TV or do some bullshit. It says, "What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth?" Oh, that's a lot. So Matthew chapter 24 verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, and that's what we're seeing, man. Wars and rumors of wars, man. Okay, the Ukrainians and the Russians are warring right now. You know, rumors of wars between India and China. Okay, America and China. All right, dealing with Taiwan. Okay, it's a bunch of stuff brewing up. Okay, but it ain't the end yet because guess what? That mark of the beast still has to be pushed. All right, now when you see that that RFID being pushed, oh yeah, buddy, we about to be the hell up out of here, man. Okay, and that's when the war is really gonna start. This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. And that's what these heathen nations are doing, man. They getting their what mighty men ready. All right, shit, you got China. Now all of a sudden they fucked themselves over by having that one child policy. Now they want to have a bunch of children, all at once, man. Which that's against the scriptures. That's wicked to force a policy to where you can't to where a man can't put his seed in a woman and have a child, all right, or you don't kill the child. That shit is wicked as hell. But that show you that these heathen are off, man. Okay, they say beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, and that's what these heathen nations are doing, man. Okay, they beating their plowshares and the swords and the pruning hooks and the spears. So they putting all their money that was put in agriculture and all these other things and putting it into their military might. All right. They say let the weak say I am strong. Because the people see India as a weak nation. You know, but hey, they got nukes. Okay, when you got nukes, that mean you got something. It's better than not having one. That's why look at countries like South and Central America. Uh, that's why they able to get ran through. Countries like Haiti, and these are all Israelite countries. Ain't no Israelite countries that got nukes. Consider that. Everybody want to say, "Oh, the tribes ain't this. The tribe chart ain't right." Ain't none of them tribes on that sign got no nukes. I know that much. Okay, but all these other nations got nukes. A lot of these African nations, don't got nukes, but some of them do. The ones that deal with Russia, you know, the ones that got ties to China and shit like that, you know. But there ain't no coincidence that none of the Israelite nations, have nukes. Okay, because if you got nukes, you got some kind of power. All right, and Israelites don't have no power in the planet Earth right now, man. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Okay? So, hey, that's what the Most High is having these nations build up their arsenal for, man. Ultimately, to shoot them on America. All right? But that's all I had. I purchased this edifying call on Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shem Krafadash. The one that's apostle and elders of the great millstone, the peace that takes for I'm doing this work. In truth, sincerity, in the four corners of the earth. Shalom.